Hey you there, what's up everybody? Today I have come up with a new idea. This one is word building. So as I started in the first lesson, I have given you what sentence completion is meant by. In this video lesson, we're going to deal with word building questions. Word building questions are very important. These are vocabulary questions. But before that, I really like to appreciate Gobez Academy for providing us an amazing opportunity. And as you know, our long experience in teaching has definitely scaled up our efficiency to produce a quality education. So we're teaching you not only skills and knowledge, but also how to solve questions, techniques that are needed to be solved, right? And now, let's start up with the questions. So I've tried to make it simple and precise, and I really like to tell you that I have already integrated it with your environment and customized it with your environment. So, በዚህኛው ሌቭል ላይ የምናየው ከ2015 የተሸጋገረውን የቮካቡላሪ questions ይሆናሉ። word building questions እንላቸዋለን። በዚህ questionዎች ውስጥ የምናገኛቸው ሁለት ፓርቶች አሉ። የመጀመሪያው ፓርት substitution ነው። የሁለተኛው ፓርት completion ነው። So substitution question 5 ጥያቄዎች አብረን እንሰራለን and completion ላይ 5 ሌላ ጥያቄዎች አብረን እንሰራለን። substitution question ማለት ምን ማለት ነው? በተሰመረበት ወይም በቦልድ በተጻፈበት question ቦታ ላይ ወርድ ቦታ ላይ ትክክለኛ ፊት የሚያደርገውን ቃል ማግኘትና ማስተካከል ማለት ነው። ለዚህ የሚረዱን ክሎች አሉ። ስለዚህ ወርድ ቢልዲንግ ሴንቴንሶችን ስንሰራ ከፊትና ከኋላ ያሉትን ከተሰመረበት ቃል ፊትና ኋላ ያሉትን ኤክስፕሬሽኖች እንደ ክሉ እንጠቀማቸዋለን ማለት ነው። በዚህ ሌሰን ውስጥ እየተዝናናችሁ ከኢንቫይሮንመንታችሁ ከአካባቢያችሁ ጋር ከስተማይዝ እያደረኩ የተወሰኑ ኤግዛምፕሎችን ሰጥቻለሁ። እስቲ አብረን እናያቸዋለን። Let's go to question number 10. So my beloved students, here we go with the 10th question of the vocabulary question. So it says like this. This machine is labor intensive. It is operated with hands. So focus on the contextual clue. The contextual clue given here is it's operated with hands. So if something is operated with hand, it means that it is a labor intensive. So which word of the given choices has got the same meaning with the word labor intensive? So can we say it one by one? Choice A. It says electricity. Is that right? No. Electricity is a source power. It is not something that's operated with hand. So it becomes a distractor that the answer is not A. And let's look at B, manual. What does manual mean? Manual means something that's operated by hand, using our hands, using human power. So using physical rather than mechanical. So manual is operated, something that's operated with hand. So it is going to be the exact answer. So what about on section C? Let's see the distractors. Independent. So independent is not the answer because independent refers to autonomy, right? The effort or method of operation. It's not effort or method of operation. So it's going to be wrong. Let's go to choice D. This one says automatic. So most of the time students are not able to read automatic. So automatic, no, never say automatic, say automatic. This is the exact reading. So automatic is something that's operated with machine. It's not operated with labor. So it is going to be a wrong answer which contradicts with the question that is given. So the answer is going to be manual, which is C. Alright, በዚህ substitution test ላይ substitution የሚለውን ቃል ቅድም እንዳየነው it tests you the ability to recognize synonyms ይላል። synonym ማለት አቻ ፍቺ ማለት ነው። So የsubstitution ጥያቄዎች ሲኖኒሞችን ይጠይቋቸዋል ማለት ነው። ምንድነው የምናደርገው? contextual clue ላይ ነው ፎከስ የምናደርገው። ስለዚህ አሁን labor intensive ይላል። ሌበር ኢንቴንሲቭ ከሚለው ቀጥሎ ያለውን ቃል ነው የምትረዱት። ከሱ ቃል ቀጥሎ ምን አለን? ኢትስ ናት ኦፕሬትድ ባይ ሃንድ የሚል ተሰጥቶናል። ሌበር ኢንቴንሲቭን ገስ ለማድረግ ኢትስ ናት ኦፕሬትድ ዊዝ ሃንድ የሚለው ላይ ትኩረት እናደርጋለን። ሌበር ኢንቴንሲቭ ማለት ምን ማለት ነው? የሰው ጉልበትን የሚፈልግ ፕሮዳክት ማለት ነው። የሰው ጉልበትን የሚጠይቅ ፕሮዳክት ማለት ነው። በመሽን ማይሰራ ፕሮዳክት ማለት ነው። ለሱ አቻ ሚኒንግ እኔ አንድ ባንድ ኤሌክትሪክሲቲ ሮንግ ነው። እንደምታውቁት ፓወር ሶርስ ፓወር ብቻ ነው የሚሆነው። ማኑዋል ማለት ደግሞ አሁንም በሰው ኃይል ብቻ የሚተገበር ማለት ነው። ለዚህ ኤግዛምፕሎች ለምሳሌ አግሪካልቸራል ፕሮዳክትስን መውሰድ እንችላለን። ለምሳሌ ዶክተሮች የሚጠቀሙትን ማቴሪያሎች ልንጠቀም እንችላለን። እነዚህ ሁሉ ኤግዛምፕሎች ሌበር ኢንቴንሲቭ እንላቸዋለን በመሽን ስለማናገኛቸው። በመሽን የሚሰራ አይደለም ማለት ነው። ኢንዲፔንደንት የሚለው ሲ ላይ ያለውም ሮንግ አንሰር ሆኖ እናገኘዋለን። ከነዚህ ከሌበር ኢንቴንሲቭ ጋር የሚያገናኘው ምንም አይነት ነገር ስለሌለ። ዲ ላይ ያለው አውቶማቲክ ማለት ነው፣ በመሽን የሚሰራ ማለት ነው። ስለዚህ እሱንም ሮንግ አድርገን እናልፋለን። And let's go to the next question now. The next question says, all the species of dinosaurs are non-existent. We can't find one. ይላል 11ኛው ጥያቄ። All the species of dinosaurs are non-existent. We can't find. So, what is the meaning of non-existent? And as I said, you need to focus on contextual clue. What is the contextual clue? We can't find one. ምንም ነገር አላገኘውም። ምንም ነገር የማይገኝ. We can't find one. So, we're going to choose the synonym form which fits with this one. Let's look at A. Existed. This is opposite. This is opposite means exist ካደረገ አንድ ነገር ከመጀመሪያው ሴንቴንስ ጋር ፎልሲፋይ ይሆናል ማለት ነው። አንሰር አይሆንም። B. Extinct. What does extinct mean? Extinct means no longer. It means we can't find anymore. የማናገኘው ነገር ማለት ነው። Take your time and think about that one. And C says appeared. Appeared means something that existed. And D happened. Again, something that existed. You guys, this question, except the answer, all of them are synonyms, right? Something which appeared is something that happened and something that existed. So, the exact answer is going to be extinct, right? Fabulous one. So, the word non-existent or extinct is found chapter 4 of the grade 8 textbook. You can get in the reading part. So, extinct animals are found there. So, I just give recommendation for you to read it. All right, my beloved students, you might be asking yourself that, is Mr. Jonathan teaching us all the content from grade 8? No, not at all. I'm going to go with a flashback to 8th grade textbook. So following two questions or two vocabulary questions justify it for us. First one is the word indigenous. And second one, we will come to that one. So look at the question. A question says, she wanted to study the culture of Borana people. So she went and met the indigenous people there. So if she is an outsider, what does indigenous mean? Take time. All right? So the contextual clue is what? She came from another place. She's going to see an indigenous people. She came from another people is the contextual clue of the word indigenous. Meaning of indigenous is inborn or innate or original. So are you originally from Borana? Or else, are you an indigenous for Borana people? For example, we can take kangaroo is an indigenous animal of Australia. Kangaroo is not found anywhere else. So indigenous has got a meaning which is inborn, innate, or originally from that place. So which of the following alternatives can fit the exact answer? We're going to see the distractors one by one, but never forget to like and share to your friends just under this video. And thank you for that one. Choice A says foreign. Is foreign the same with indigenous? No, not at all. What does foreign mean? Foreign is an outsider who come to the original place, right? So, for example, we can say Italian people are foreigners to Ethiopia, right? And it's not going to be the answer. And B, external. It is the same with the word foreign. External is a person who is not originally in that place. And section C, the word native. So, have you answered native? Wow, splendid. Native is a person who is born there. So, it fits or it aligns with the word indigenous. So, it's going to be the exact answer. Simple, isn't it? Yes, it is. And go to option D. It says outside. So an outsider, like I said, is a foreigner, or else it is an external person who comes to the original place. So we'll get the exact answer on choice C. All right. Indigenous የሚለውን ቃል ነው የፈለግነው። Indigenous ማለት ሀገር በቀል ማለት ነው። ሶ ሀገር በቀል እዛው የተወለደ እዛ ብቻ የሚገኝ የማለት ነው። ለዚህ ኤግዛክት ሚኒንግ የሚሆነው የትኛው ነው? ሶ ብዙ ጊዜ የኮንቴክስቹዋል ሴንቴንስ ማነው ጥያቄዎችን ስንሰራ ሶስቱ ምርጫዎች አንድ አይነት ይሆንና አንደኛው ነው የተለየ የሚሆነው። ይሄን ቴክኒክ ያዙልኝ። ሶ ፎር ኤግዛምፕል ኢንዲጂነስ ለሚለው ፎሬን፣ ኤክስተርናል እንዲሁም አውትሳይደር የሚሉት ቃላቶች ከውጭ የመጣ እዛው ያልተወለደ አገር በቀል ያልሆነ የሚለውን ትርጉም አላቸው። ኔቲቭ የሚለው ቃል ኤግዛክት አንሰር ይሆናል ማለት ነው። All right, let's keep on the 13th question, which is again from grade 7. It says, all my friends are the same, but Semeng is special, and that's why I love her. So the word special is underlined. The contextual clue here is the conjunction but. If all of them are the same, and but contradicts with the second idea, and what does special is meant by? So the word special has got a number of answers or synonym forms if you go to your Oxford dictionaries. But here we need contextual meanings. So Oxford dictionary can give you thousands and millions of synonym forms for the word special. But according to this context, the word special means remarkable, something that you can't get it anywhere else. So all the students for me are the same, but students at Gover's Academy following from their home are special. So this one means unique, so remarkable. And then let's go to the distractors to conclude the whole ideas. በዚህ ቃል ውስጥ the word special የሚለው ሁሉም ጓደኞቼ አንድ አይነት ናቸው፣ ነገር ግን ስመኝ ስፔሻል ናት ይላል። እንዳልኳችሁ ስፔሻል የሚለው ቃል በጣም ብዙ ሚኒንጎች ሊኖረው ይችላል። ኦክስፎርድ ዲክሽነሪ ላይ ሄዳችሁ ቼክ ብታረጉት። ነገር ግን ኮንቴክስቹዋል ሚኒንግ ማለት ነው። በት የምትለዋን ኮኦርዲኔቲንግ ኮንጃክሽን እናያታለን። በት አፍራሽ ነች። ሁሉም አንድ ናቸው፣ ነገር ግን ካለ አንድ አይነት ያልሆኑትን ትመርጣላችሁ። ምሳሌ ኤ ላይ ያለው ዩኒክ means special, yes, remarkable, something which is peculiar, something that you can't get it anywhere else, right? B ላይ ያለውን ምርጫ አዩት። similar ይላል። similar is not going to be the answer. and C ላይ ያለው alike. and again, this is not the answer. alike means similar ማለት ነው፣ አንድ አይነት ማለት ነው. and again, D is parallel. this one is again distractor. so parallel, similar, unique የሚሉት አንድ አይነት ሚኒንግ አላቸው፣ ተመሳሳይ ማለት ነው። ነገር ግን ስመኝ ተመሳሳይ አይደለችም። see, so she is unique. all right, you guys, this one is a super special question. so you're going to answer if you're super intelligent. what's the question all about? It says Zawdu is responsible to look after the cows in the family because he is the youngest child in the family. What is the question about? A question is about phrasal verbs. And are you new for phrasal verbs? Don't worry. You're going to get accustomed with the phrasal verbs starting from this day, right? Phrasal verbs are a combination of verbs and preposition that gives a new meaning, that creates a new meaning. So for example, the word look is a verb, but if it is followed by after, it becomes a phrasal verb. And the word look again is a phrasal verb, but if it is followed by up, it has got another meaning. And there are some common verbs which are used, common phrasal verbs which are used with the word look. So look after, look up, look into, see, look for are some of the phrasal verbs. The question is, what does look after mean? Look after means to take care of something. Are you looking after the cows? Are you taking care of the cows? It's the same, you see. So እነዚህ phrasal verbs እምንላቸው ግስ ከመስተዋድድ ጋር ሲጣመር አንድ ሌላ ቃል አዲስ ቃል የሚሰጡ ቃላቶች ማለት ናቸው phrasal verbs። ለምሳሌ look ብቻውን ግስ ነው። look after ስንል ግን phrasal verb ይሆናል ማለት ነው። ሚኒንጉን ይቀይሩብናል እነዚህ prepositions ማለት ነው። so to look after ማለት to take care of ማለት ነው። so for example, what do nurses do? they look after their patients. የነርሶች ስራ ምን ማድረግ ነው? በሽተኞችን መንከባከብ። so መንከባከብ የሚለው ነው። and maybe you look after the cows. Are you looking after the cows? and the nannies look after the babies. ሞግዚቶች ህፃናትን ይንከባከባሉ። so look after means take care of. but look up is different from look after. up ስትሆን ግን ሌላ ይሆናል። ለዲክሽነሪ እንጠቀመዋለን። so to look up means to search and get information. See, I look up my dictionary in order to see, I look up my dictionary to to get a new word that I don't understand. So use it for only dictionaries. What does look into means? Investigate. To investigate is to look into. So I look into this document. I look into my document in order to justify it for you. So I'm investigating, see? And the next word is look for, to search. You might ask me, what am I searching? Mr. Jonathan, what are you doing right now? And I answer, I'm looking for my key. Where did I put? I'm looking for my key. I'm searching it, you see? So these are the phrasal verbs. We're going to give answer for the one which is given and then with their justification. So look after ማለት ምን ማለት ነው? መጠበቅ ማለት ነው። look up ማለት ምን ማለት ነው? ዲክሽነሪ ላይ የሆነ ነገር ፈልጎ ማግኘት ማለት ነው። ሉክ ኢንቱ የሚለውስ ቃል ኢንቨስቲጌት፣ አሁን እንዳሳየኋችሁ ዶክመንቴን በደንብ በረበርኩት፣ በደንብ ፈለግኩኝ። ሶ you're going to use look into. What about look for ሲሆንስ መፈለግ። ሶ I look after my key እንዳልኩት እነዚህ ሚኒንጎች phrasal verb ይባላሉ። Alright, my lovely students, let's go to the answers for the given question. Distractor A, it says follow. Follow is the wrong answer. So because look after doesn't mean to follow. መከተል ማለት አይደለም። And B, take after. Take after ማለት መምሰል ወይንም ደግሞ look like ማለት ነው። I take after my dad. Are you taking after your dad or taking after your mom? So it means to look like. Are you the spitting image of your dad? And then you're going to say, I take after my dad. And let's see, choice C. It means take care. The answer for this question is right. Take care is the exact answer for the given one. To take care means to look after something. And D is tail, which is a wrong answer. So you get this question on grade 7 talking about rules and regulation, the reading part of grade 7 lesson, chapter 2. So easy, isn't it? Yes, let's make another or produce another sentence with this one. What are the rules and regulations of your school? Bullying is not allowed, for example. What are the rules and regulations that are made at your home, for example? Is it fighting? Rules and regulations. So eating your dinner with your parents. So rules and regulations, you can construct it, right? Making sentences.